Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Saturday, 25th, 2020. Should have said that in the first video, I guess. We're continuing to work on fixing up all the things roll bar. So the roll bar fits. Everything is happy. The countersink's good. There's still a small question about some dimpling along the fuselage. Well, we'll get into that later. What I'm doing in this video is there are some stiffeners where those clecos are that I was supposed to put in when you put the roll bar in, right? Which actually happens when during the finishing, not finishing, but during the fuselage kit plans, right? We're into the finishing kit now, so it's just there's a lot that goes back there, and it's kind of hard to get to, so I just kind of avoided it. So this is really me just going back and taking care of business. So there's a stiffener that goes into each side, and there's also a clip that attaches the front of that area, like right where it slopes down to join the rest of the fuselage, and the roll bar. That is kind of a pain in the butt to get in. My suggestion is don't put that stiffener in until you have clecoed, and I mean deburred and done everything, and clecoed that little clip into place. You'll see what I mean when you get to it. I mean, I got it on, which is fine, but they're like, oh yeah, you need to rivet, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, there's no way I can get a bucking bar back there. How am I supposed to get a bucking bar back there? So I didn't. I pop riveted it into place. May Vans forgive me. Alright, so all you're going to watch is me doing this. I got a rant, right? It's people suck time. Someone was saying that when I'm done with this, I need to just start up a People Suck podcast. Look, my brother and I have been writing that book for 30 years. People suck, all right? It's for various reasons. But everyone does, for one reason or another. Everybody. No one's immune, right? The second to last chapter in the book is, yes, you suck. And the final chapter is, yes, I suck. I mean, I have many, look, I got many reasons why I suck. But none of that's important right now. We're going to focus on one group. To the elderly people taking advantage of this whole situation, even though all of this situation is being done to help them, go f*** yourselves. I'm talking about you people that show up in line at TJ's right before the elderly line ends, right? So, 8 to 9 a.m., elderly are let in first into Trader Joe's. Great, I got no problem with that. If you're 60 or over, you need groceries, you're more susceptible to death, this disease, than anyone else, please, go in unabated. Go first. You know, be amongst your peers. Even though you do have, like, 20-something-year-old cash register. Anyway, so there's a separate line, right? Now, if the line is empty, then regular people get let in. Well, I say regular people, non-seniors, right? No problem. I've got no problem with that. So the other day, I'm going to Trader Joe's. Even though the Safeway right next door has no line, and I can get all the groceries I want in the universe, TJ's has, you know, they got the happy bags of almonds. I admit that. Anyway, I'm in line. I'm third in line, and there's an elderly line, you know, on the other side of the door. And then about 5 minutes before 9 o'clock, about 15 elderly get out of their cars, and they get in the line. Right? Because if there's still people in the line at 9 o'clock, they still get to go first. And I'm just sitting there thinking, you know what? That's brilliant and shitty all at the same time. I mean, I get it. Look, if you've lived that long, you must have done something right. Of course, you could also have been a shitty person that whole time, but I'm just sitting there like, you. And then, of course, some of them have the gall to complain, oh, this line's not moving. Like, look, all of this is being done for you. Get your oxygen tank, roll back in line, and have a cigarette, you stupid. Wow, that's better. Hey, look, it's better than before, because I saw some questionable people that weren't even 60 years old trying to pass as seniors just because they had gray hair. Of course, they were also pushing a stroller with a 5-year-old. Anyway. All right, that's enough of that. In the next video, next week, we're going to be moving on to more wiring, I believe. So, see you soon.